And here's the video review for Transformers Revenge of the Fallen Bludgeon. Bludgeon is a repaint of the Wreckage figure from the first movie. He's an armored vehicle. He's got a gun up here. He's now painted in green and brown with clear purple plastic, as opposed to the white with the gray and the red plastic, and then the clear red bits of the first figure. You can see him rolling. Not a whole lot to him other than that. There's nothing that moves. The gun kind of moves up and down as part of transformation, but it doesn't really. There is your articulation in vehicle mode. Transformation, you want to unplug the back and flip this whole piece up and forward and fold this piece in. You want to flip these panels out and remove these weapons. Set them to the side for right now. Then you want to turn them over, straighten out the legs here. Sometimes that will pop off. It's only just started doing it in like the last 10 minutes for me, so I'm hoping that's just I'm being stupid and it's not permanently like that. But it pops right back on. Go ahead and close those back up. Straighten out his feet. And then you want to pull his arms out. These panels right here come out. To the side. Up like that. Now with his arms down. With his arms down, you want to push this middle piece forward, and once that unclicks, you can just rotate the whole piece. You can see the gun pops out on his belly. The whole thing comes up like that. You just pull the back piece, push that all the way up. The gun folds up and into his back like that. Almost kind of like it's turning into this energy gun on his chest. And then you just position his arms, and there you have him in robot mode. He does have these weapons here, those little blades. You can flip them out like that. There's a little button up here that when you pull, flips the blade out. If you like, you can snap them together to form one double blade weapon. I like to put them on as individual weapons, and there are post holes here on the back of his arms that you just plug these into. And he's got some bladed weapons. And there you have him. I think he's pretty cool. I never owned the first Wreckage. I was slightly interested in this repaint, and then I found out it was supposed to be Bludgeon, and I was all over it. I like Bludgeon. I realized that he's not the actual Pretender Bludgeon, and it's probably not even going to be in the movie. It's just a name given to him on the toy line, but it was enough of an homage that I snapped it up. So how you feel about him really depends on how you felt about the first Wreckage figure. Or if you never had him, I recommend picking up. He is a pretty decent deluxe. I'll go ahead and fold his blades up. He can store his blades just folded up on his arms as well, as you might expect. Just do a couple real quick size comparisons. You can tell which figures I brought in with me tonight. There he is with Alternity Convoy. Just to get an idea of him, here he is with Revenge of the Fallen Sideswipe. And since I showed him off in the other video, here he is with the combined Optimus and Jetfire Legends figures. But he's basically your standard deluxe size figure. I think Deluxe Bumblebee might be just a smidge taller at the top of the head than him, just to get an idea. But but standard deluxe size. Very cool. I definitely dig this figure. I'd be more disappointed if I saw this figure and it wasn't available, and I hadn't gotten the first one. But makes me a little regretful I did pick him up the first time, but I have him now. So, and as a character I really care about, as opposed to someone I'd ever heard of. So win-win, I think there. Transformers: Revenge of the Fallen Bludgeon.